Hello everyone, my name is Lily and welcome to my channel. So as some of you may know, a while ago, ColourPop and Sailor Moon announced that they were doing a collab and came out with a collection which pretty much sold out within the first 5 minutes of launching. So recently, ColourPop announced that they were doing a huge restock of the full collection, which means that I was able to get my hands on some of the items in the collection. However, I wasn't able to get my hands on the full collection because I did not wake up on time. And by the time I woke up, everything was already sold out. So I was able to get my hands on the Pretty Guardian palette and the Daylights lip bundle. So I will be reviewing those for you guys today. I will also be doing some swatches and I will be showing you guys 3 different looks that you can recreate with this beautiful palette. So without further ado, let's get on with the video. For the first look, I'm starting with the shade Justice, and with a small brush, apply starting from the inner corner and blend outwards. Then, with a bigger brush, dip into the color Love, and this is going to go over the outer portion of the lid. Next, we're taking Miracle Romance, and with a small brush, applying that along the outer corner and lower lash line. With your finger, gently tap Silver Millennium over the inner part of your lid and lower lash line. Next, I'm drawing a black winged liner, and you can make your liner as thick as you prefer. Then curling lashes and applying mascara on my top and bottom lashes. For look number 2, I applied the color Luna to the inner half of my lid with a brush, but I strongly suggest you using your finger for this shade. Next, taking Tuxedo Rose with my brush, we're going to apply that to the other half of the lid and blend in the middle. Going into Justice, I'm taking a flat brush and taking this shade from my inner corner all the way to my outer corner. For this look, I'm using a more colorful combination of shadows, but not too crazy, as I tried to keep all 3 looks more toned down and suitable for everyday wear. Next, I'm giving myself a thin wing, and underneath that, I'm adding a cute little accent with some yellow liquid liner. Next, I'm applying mascara to finish off the eyes. Moving on to look number 3, start with a transition shade and apply that all over the lid. I'm dipping into Moon Castle and focusing that on the more outer portion of my lid. Taking the color Love, I'm using a small brush to add that to my outer corner, inner corner, and lower lash line. Next, apply Full Moon to the middle of the lid and along the inner lower lash line. I'm keeping this last look simple with a very thin liner. Then curling my lashes and applying mascara on both my top and bottom lashes. So my first impression of this Pretty Guardian palette was that these colors are really pretty. However, I do wish that there was a darker color like a medium brown or a dark brown in here to create more depth and dimension to your eyes. That being said, most people probably already have a medium brown or a dark brown in their eyeshadow collection already, so honestly that is not a huge deal since you could just use a different eyeshadow with this palette. However, this also means that this is probably not a great palette for traveling since you'll probably need to bring multiple palettes rather than bring just one palette if you want to pack light. So quality-wise, these eyeshadows are very, very pigmented, which ColourPop never disappoints me with the pigmentation of their eyeshadows. This palette itself cost me $20 USD and it has 16 different colors in it. 16 different colors in it. 16 different. Bruh. So I would say that this is actually very affordable. Something that I would like to point out about this palette is that most of these shadows are actually really, really, really soft. So make sure that when you are going into this palette to go in with a very, very light hand, or else powder is just going to get everywhere and it's going to be very messy. So make sure that you are just ever so slightly touching these colors with your brush. These three shadows in the middle actually have a very unique texture. They almost feel kind of wet and they are a little bit creamy, almost like a cream eyeshadow. And one tip when you are going into these three colors is to use your finger rather than a brush, because I find that gives me the smoothest application and the best pigmentation. Moving on to the lip products, I got their Daylights lip bundle, which came with a ultra blotted lip in the colors Usagi and a ultra glossy lip in the color Moon Tiara. So ColourPop's ultra blotted lip has got to be one of my favorite lip products that I've ever tried. It pretty much looks matte when you put it on, but it goes on extremely smooth and it feels so velvety soft and it is not drying on my lips. So I love this formula so much. At first I thought this color would be a little bit too pink for me, but actually after putting it on, I'm wearing a little tiny touch of this color underneath the glossy lip right now, and it actually is not that pink. I thought it would be much pinker than this, and it actually looks pretty good, and I think it goes really well with the eyeshadows as well. As for the glossy lip, the formula is okay. I wouldn't say it's my favorite, and also the applicator is a little bit weird. I don't know if it's just because it's a new one or if it's just supposed to be like that, but the brush is really, really, really hard. Like, it's really, really stiff and it feels really weird to apply it. So let me just show you right now. As you can see, like, the bristles, they're really, really stiff. I don't know how I like that, but I do think that these two colors match pretty well, and I definitely will be using this in the future. And that is it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and thank you guys so much for watching. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up or subscribe to my channel if you would like to see more of my videos. I post every week, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye!